Hello and welcome back to another walk around video from Cambridgeshire Used Car Sales. Today I'm very pleased to be able to show you round this 1992 Toyota Celica Limited 300. As you can see here, the Limited 300 is based upon the 5th generation convertible Celica and was a limited production run in this lovely light blue colour. Also based on the ST-183 model variant of the 5th generation Celica, the Limited 300 was a JDM, a Japanese domestic market only vehicle. It was not available on our shores. As such, they are incredibly rare to see not only in the UK but overseas too. Seldom do you ever see one, let alone do they come up for sale. Just a quick overview of the exterior here for you, and we shall take a closer look at the detail of the bodywork for you later on in the video. Moving on to the interior of this Celica, as you can see from the video here, this car has evidently been cherished over the course of its life. A really nice place to be and in lovely condition. The seats are wonderfully comfortable, very supportive, and also slightly wrap around too, for a bit more of a sporty feel. The overall interior quality really is testament to Toyota, and they really did build their cars very, very impressively back at the time when this was made. It puts some other modern cars to shame. The door shuts here, nothing untoward to report, and once again the interior with the wraparound dash cluster, which we'll look at in more detail later on. Similarly, door card, everything all present and correct. The passenger side of the interior is much the same story. Very nice condition indeed, clearly looked after, and a pleasure to be in. We can see here the very neat and tidy switchgear, which is focused around the driver, which is ergonomically very well thought out indeed. Everything is just where you want it to be. The seats here, we can see the wraparound nature again, and very, very comfortable and supportive indeed. The button for opening and closing the electronically operated hood is just by the automatic gear selector there, which we will show you in action later on. And finally, the passenger side door shut for you as well. And finally, the rear interior here. Nothing untoward to report. Very nice order, and in particular it's lovely to see the original Toyota Celica overmats, and we can see specifically here the Celica badge. A nice touch, and nice to see it's retained these over the years. I'm now going to take this opportunity to show you around the Celica in a little more detail. This will be on a panel by panel basis, so you can see all of the necessary detail of the bodywork of the car in this video. Starting at the front here, as we can see, lovely paintwork condition, very shiny, very glossy, and very reflective. Just panning down here, we can see how straight the bodywork is, with nothing untoward to report, and this colour really does shine. It's a little bit of a dull day in this video, but even then it still shines incredibly well. When the sun's out, the colour does pop nicely. And looking the other way down this side of the car, once again, very, very nice indeed. And a closer look down the length of the car there for you. To the rear here we can see the very nice 3-part rear spoiler, all present and correct. Just adds a little hint to the sportiness, naturally being based upon the ST-183 model variant. And of course the limited 300 badge in place too. All very clean and tidy at the back here. We can see the twin exit exhaust. It just really is a pleasure to see such a rare car that has been evidently looked after over the course of its life. And moving towards the passenger side here, you can see the alloy wheels in lovely, lovely condition and complements the bodywork very well. Very reflective, very glossy, lovely paintwork condition. And finally, round to the front quarter here for you. Much the same story. Lovely and straight down the sides. And then to the front of the car, the wonderful 5th generation with the pop-up headlights which work lovely. A really, really nice feature on these cars. And oh so very individual. You just don't see anything like it nowadays. A closer look at the front here for you. On the previous clip you might have seen a few spots there. They were just in fact some gravel dust, as you can see, wiped off, and lovely and clean and tidy at the front here. I'm now going to take this opportunity to show you under the bonnet and in the boot area of the car. As we can see here, very clean and tidy, everything all present and correct, and the infamous Toyota 2-litre twin cam engine here. Starts and drives very well indeed, and a really nice combination with the automatic gearbox. The car proceeds down the road very nicely, and importantly there is no evident scuttle shake with the roof down, something that modern cars should take a leaf out of Toyota's book for when they made this car. Very impressive, lovely to drive with the hood up or down, and yep, hats off to a Toyota. Very, very well done. To the rear of the car here, in the boot, a good size opening here, and then the original tonneau cover bag, which you're able to store the tonneau cover in when not using it, and all present and correct and clean and tidy here for you. Lots of room, and in the shuts as well. In very nice order indeed. Starting the car for you, ignition on, start the car, instantly starts and settles down to a nice idle. Here we can see the swift operation of the electronic hood. And with the hood up here, just to show you the condition of this in place, no rips, no tears, no damage. The little specks of white on the roof here is just a bit of pollen fluff that's come off some of the nearby trees. The window in the back here, lovely and evidently looked after. To fit the tonneau is a one-person operation that takes 30 seconds to a minute. A really easy to use and operational hood setup. As to recap, an incredibly rare opportunity to purchase a limited 300 5th generation Celica, the condition of which inside and out is very impressive indeed and evidently been very well looked after. A very interesting car too, with the technology it possesses, such as the 4-wheel steer, which makes for a very engaging driving experience, and overall a pleasure to see. The Celica will be supplied with a brand new MOT and serviced at the point of sale, and we are proud to offer our own in-house warranty, whereby if the vehicle was to fail to proceed, we would arrange to collect the vehicle from your home address, return it to our in-house trained mechanics who would look at the car for you. We hope this walk-around description and video has given you enough detail on this particular car. However, if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you for watching.